Thanks for agreeing to meet with me on such short notice. This is very urgent.
Oh, sure. What's going on?
I want to sue my friend Reggie for slander.
Okay, tell me what happened.
Well, basically, there's this girl. Her name's Jenny. She works down at the video store. Anyway, the other day I mentioned to Reggie that I wanted to ask her out. And guess what he did? He went and told her I had IBS.
That you had what?
IBS.
What?
Irritable bowel syndrome.
Oh, my.
Hello, I'm Dr. Phil. You may know me from my hit television show, Dr. Phil. Irritable bowel syndrome is a common disorder that affects the large intestines. Symptoms include abdominal pain, bloating, and discomfort, and are typically brought on by diet or stress. It's estimated that nearly 15% of Americans suffer from IBS annually.
Why would your friend Reggie tell her that?
So she wouldn't be attracted to me. And guess what? It worked! When I asked her out, she said no. And when I asked why, she said,
Oh, it's nothing personal, Dougie. I just don't want to waste my time. Dating you would be pointless because I could never marry you, because we could never have children together, because I don't want them to have IBS. I'm sorry. You understand, right?
And now her and Reggie are dating instead.
Dougie. Oh, Doug? Dougie? Doug?
Just Doug.
Doug, I need to ask you a personal question. Do you have IBS?
What's that got to do with anything?
Slander is a form of defamation in which someone tells a verbal untruth about another person, and as a result, harm is done to that person's reputation or livelihood.
I don't get it.
Okay, let's say you run a hot dog stand.
But I don't run a hot dog stand.
Hypothetically, Dougie, hypothetically.
It's just Doug.
Whatever. So let's say you run this hot dog stand, and someone goes around telling everyone that the hot dogs you serve are made out of actual dogs instead of beef. And as a result, you lose half of your customers. Then you would have grounds for a defamation lawsuit.
Okay.
But if your friend Reggie said you have IBS, and you do indeed have IBS, then it wasn't an untruth.
Well, what about libel then? Can I get him for that?
Libel is the act of making defamatory statements about someone in writing, such as in a newspaper or magazine article. And again, it must be untrue to merit a defamation lawsuit. So, no, Doug, you can't sue him for libel either.
But I don't want Jenny thinking I've got IBS.
Unfortunately, there are no laws that protect the reputation you would like to have. If Jenny thinks you have IBS, there's nothing any lawyer or judge can do to help you.
So I can't sue Reggie? Not for anything?
Well, you know, even if Reggie did commit slander against you, defamation lawsuits are notoriously hard to win, not just because of the First Amendment of the U.S. Constitution, which states,
Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion, or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press, or the right of the people peaceably to assemble and to petition the government for a redress of grievances.
But also, Doug, because you must be able to prove that what was said about you caused actual injury. Hurt feelings or a bruised ego aren't enough. You must show that you suffered compensatable damage, and that's not easy.
Then what are my options?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe you should find a different girl to ask out.
My advice would be to take a strong probiotic or soluble fiber supplementation, or limit your intake of dairy and other foods known to exacerbate IBS. Regular exercise and meditation can also help alleviate symptoms.
Okay then. Well, what about you, Connie? What are you doing this Saturday? Would you like to go out with me? I've got a great coupon for Red Lobster.
Oh, me? I'm Italian. I love pizza. It would never work out, I'm sorry.